that Netflix shirt.
All right, getting ready to go live.
I need that chill shirt
on the set
on the floor. What did you say, Les?
Quiet on the set.
Did you hear that, Arius? Shut up. God dang it.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia, and no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. Bringing you our own brand of news right here inside Shroud Avatar 5 days a week for your viewing and listening pleasure. Welcome to today's show, boys and girls. Today is Tuesday, October 24th. 2017 here inside Shrouded Avatar, and welcome to today's show. How's everybody doing out there today? Don't you all answer at once, of course.
Hey, I'm just glad that
give us a chance.
Led Zepp finally was able to make it back from his short trip to Oklahoma, and
yes,
I mean,
that's how he has to. That's how he gets ready to put on that killer whale outfit. He's got to get all greased up so that he can do that.
That's what he was doing. He was trying to get into his whale costume.
Yeah,
it's
not easy getting into
it's
that
Halloween.
costume.
That's right. It's Halloween. I forgot. I'm going to get it out.
Driving around Oklahoma,
lathering up. Yep,
lathered up in Vaseline.
Cruising around looking for a good time.
I tell you, apparently you found a good time.
We've missed you, and we're glad you're back. Hope your grandson's doing well.
Yeah.
We do have
Minecraft.
Yeah, Minecraft. Yes, he is.
We do have lots of news
He wants
related to something. I don't know what it's related to because I have no idea what's going on in the world around me.
I don't know what's going on in the world around you.
No idea. I mean, it's like no idea. I just want to say it's like don't forget you can always join us in Discord, hang out with us, say things, and be like Sater. Hi, Sater.
Yep. Hi, Sater. Of course, we got Wayne Klotz out there working the camera today.
So he's having fun.
Hurry up and take the picture already, Jesus.
No. I'm broadcasting. I'm plugging in today.
Yeah, he's plugged in.
Cameraman. That's right.
Unfortunately, it's like you can't see him on my stream because he was underneath Laz's head for the Zoom. So if I pan around, you can see Wayne Klotz out there with the camera. He's our cameraman for today. Wait, let's see if that works a little better. Okay, there.
Goodness.
I got a view where you can see him. He's trying to make sure that we're
out
under
the street there, but
we need to work on his lighting skills.
Yep.
All right. Take the picture already, Wayne. Come on.
One job at a time, folks.
I love it. Anti-theft device spec. That's cute.
Wait, I completely missed that. What'd she have out there?
Her elemental.
Where's it at?
Right behind Wayne. How do you miss it?
Anti-theft device, yes.
Yeah, hello.
That's nice.
Yeah, so let's see, what else do we have? Join us in Discord. You can always do that by going to discord.me/NBNN or go to nbnn.info, click on the Join Us in Discord button. Do bang Discord in our Twitch channels, or you could always...
Get yourself a link.
get yourself a link off of the NBNN app, which is available on all of your electronic devices. Just do a search for NBNN
speaking of
soda.
apps,
Or
I was in the forums this morning. There was actually somebody replying to one of the old apps.
One of the super old, the ones that haven't been developed in or worked on in years.
And it was Obsidian Tempest, and Obsidian Tempest wrote, "Just found this. Not sure if it's still used, but I'll check it out." Oh well, no Android. Wah, wah, wah. Well, Obsidian, I'll tell you what. The NBNN Shroud Avatar app is supported. It has been out there. It gets updated daily, if not more than daily. We update the podcast. It gets updated with all the calendar information. And it is supported on all your electronic devices. Not just Android, but the iPhone and Kindle devices. So all those other apps hold nothing because, A, ours is actually in use. Ours gets updated. And ours gets you across all your devices. So if you need an app to do what all those other apps just fail to do for you, get the NBNN Shroud Avatar app. Now, of course, not disrespecting the authors of those apps. Those guys did a wonderful job back in the day trying to get something out there to the audience. But, of course...
It is one where they have not been working on pushing out updates in a very long time, and they haven't been keeping up with everything.
I think Materio just stopped altogether. I don't even know if he plays anymore, to tell you.
I haven't seen him in over a year and a half or so.
Gotta be a year and a half, easy,
Yeah, easy.
Of course, his last comment was he was working on some other app that was paying bills, so of course there hasn't been any updated support.
Paying bills sometimes becomes a priority. I don't know. That adulting thing is hard, damn near impossible.
Yeah,
and
he
I'm not
had a calendar, but it was such a limited calendar that I don't know how anybody would find that useful personally, but that's just me.
Hey, but no need to bash those other apps.
I don't know. Just letting people know that there is an app out there that is updated. It is supported on all platforms, and of course, we have it.
Yeah. But just remember, NBNN app rocks.
Rocks.
I have it on my phone.
Rocks.
And so we do have some news for everybody. Are we going to do the stand-up corner from?
We're going to do the stand-up.
No, we're not. No, we only have Mondays.
Yeah. Today's Tuesday.
Today is only Taco Tuesday, and
which is exactly when we do Monday
the good time
on Tuesday.
The good time to read Monday's stand-up corner, where the devs say, "Hey, I worked on this yesterday. I'm working on this today." Something random got written down. It got posted to the interwebs, and then we get to interpret it.
Well, of course, we could just talk about major artifact. Oh, never mind.
That's coming. The One Ring to bind them all is coming up later.
One ring to bind them all.
So
it's my cock ring.
I don't want to know what that's binding, pal.
It's greasy. We've already learned that from the news.
It is.
And do not accept any rags that Zepp may hand you.
Tell you what, don't buy
your face. You got something on your mouth.
Don't buy any rings off of Led Zepp. Let's just put it that way. You don't know what you're getting yourself.
Sorry, officer. I'm sorry. Wrong time.
Oh my God. So over in the art department, Bob the Builder,
Death Bunny Bob,
was working on the spooky fountain.
Spooky.
And then Fletch, he discovered some bugs.
Bug.
Then Ugly Fist also discovered some bugs.
Bug.
Then, let's see, the almighty Gix Vargach.
He's role playing right now. Don't bother him.
Yeah.
Out of character, I say.
was working on chomping down on the sausage emote.
I don't know.
What?
Oh yeah, he's chomping down.
He's working on the eating emote. Because there wasn't enough enough innuendo in some of the other previous emotes where it did appear that
slash grovel slash eat.
You were doing weird things. Yeah, so the eating animation is being updated again.
Eating
I guess
that
someone.
sausage.
Automatic.
Yes.
Automatic for 4.
Yes. And Led Zepp in Discord, I did post your arrest report for everybody so that way you can see what actually happened. Then Reed was working on some bugs.
Bug.
Over in design, Beezus.
The bees.
Working on those recipes and patterns and bugs.
Bug.
Seawolf.
Seawolf.
High Veil Outskirts optimizations.
Oops.
And bugs.
Bug.
Our sound guy really needs to figure out where his keys are.
No
Damien. Working on.
I need an overlay, man. I need an overlay.
I need a layover.
That's right.
Then Damien not being a nice guy as he tries to slaughter some bugs.
Eat me!
And forums and Solace Bridge outskirts. Dan the man. He's trying to update all those player-owned towns updates because people keep on making changes, and sound effects support.
Can we hire him?
Can we hire whom?
For sound
For sound effects, yeah. We need a sound.
Yeah, we need to get the bread vendor out to do the sound effects. That's what we need to do.
Oh no, we'll get M60 to do the sound effects from that. You know,
Ooh,
like get him in the team.
That would be awesome. M60 doing the sound
we should
effects.
ask Alex to do a couple clips for us, like maybe his famous scream as he screams at people, and of course, just a NBNN WRFB liner. I have to ask him. I'm sure he'd probably do something like that for us.
All kinds of things. I mean, it's like we could have so much fun.
I would just love to have his
door prize.
Yeah,
we could ask him for his
door prize. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I've never watched M60 stream.
No.
Yeah.
We wouldn't know him at all. He's not a member of NBNN, is he? No.
Yes, he is.
I know.
Yeah. You gotta love M60. Sanyo working on bugs.
Bug.
Then Slum the Mad also quashing some bugs.
The Mad. Bug.
Sorcerer Steve. Bugs.
Bug.
And Ardoris optimization. Oh, wait, and we forgot to discuss the all-important NBNN drinking game. Don't forget that's where anytime that guy over there says bugs,
Bug.
you're supposed to take a shot. And we'll give you a brief 5 seconds in order to catch up to the number of shots that you should have taken already. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're only 9 shots behind. No need to hiccup. Could be like me and drink those shots as Diet Dr. Pepper. Although I do need to get the Jack involved so that way it is no longer effervescent.
Yeah, you can just pour a shot into your Diet Doctor and be good,
That's
Jack Daniels? What is Jack?
Dude, you completely missed the fact that Laz got a bottle of Lazarus and I got a bottle of Jack from
from our own Gix Fargatch. That's right.
The most awesome developer at Portalarium.
What?
He's by far the best person there.
It's really funny that the tables have turned. We started out with beer delivery way back 2 years ago. We streamed the very first live beer delivery right here on Twitch.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Jack would go down Wednesday. Well, was that actually on a Thursday that day? That first one was actually on a release day, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was.
And then Darkstar said, "Dude, come down the day before. Don't come down on release day."
Better.
Yeah,
Wednesday is actually better than Thursday. So
We used to have regular beer deliveries down there when we could, and
Hey,
of
it all
course.
depends on the size of my pocketbook.
yeah. Now
So-
the beer and booze delivery is being reciprocated, and I gotta love that. Developers
I
are
know.
buying us booze.
I know.
So,
It's awesome.
Hey, we've
What's
given them
going on,
enough
man?
booze
Yeah,
over the
backwards.
years. I know
Backwards
I've
there.
I bought several members some very nice bottles to go on their desks because I know they
Yep.
didn't take them home. I know they stayed right on those desks and they drank them.
Didn't make it all.
The Energy Vortex, Lister Rostov, working on bugs
Bug.
and released 48 map optimizations. Over in tech, Dr. Bobby,
Little Bobby Thompson.
working on soda map meetings and bugs.
Bug.
Eric, spawning bugs.
Bug.
Watch crickets.
See, what he's trying to really do is he's investing every single map with a bunch of cockroaches, and there will now be a daily quest to kill cockroaches.
Stomped.
And wait, that means we also need the stomp emote for bug quashing.
Nah,
And
you
bugs.
just got to do the
Cockroach
Scalton. Bug.
The Starleton, are you sure it's not the gravel emote?
The Scalton is more bug quashing than anything else. Come on now.
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. That's exactly what it is.
Oh shit! Ladies and gentlemen, Action News
LB.
is happy here to report that Lord British is now on the set at the NBNN studios.
I know. Well,
There he is.
and he's taking a seat.
Yep.
Notice he did not sit next to Led Zepp, which is probably the safest thing he could do. He sat on the ground. He knows where that seat's been and doesn't want
Took
to
a
get
picture.
involved. Yes. Then, where was I at? Wizard Smoke?
Bug.
He's also working on bugs. And the Deathbringer one and only working on bugs.
Bug.
Burning Toad.
The burn.
He's scratching the itch that's coming from the Black Sun support.
Gotta love that support.
Don't forget, Black Sun should be doing their
They're about
online sales.
5 or 6 days out from their countdown last I looked, so they're getting closer.
Oops. We need to check that out real quick. That was Soda-Game, right?
That's the original
Soda-Game.com.
one. They've actually got a new one, but I forget what the new one is. But yes,
Well,
Soda-Game will
this
get
one
you
has the website, the timer on it. So they've got 5 days, 15 hours, 42 minutes until they start pushing out Shroud of the Avatar for
there.
sales.
Localized.
Woohoo! Russian language support. Yay. Now I got to go find the stand-up corner tab again. Okay.
Collusion, I tell you, collusion it's all about.
Yeah. Then, let's see. Where was I at? Buildmaster. So he's trying to make sure that we can actually have those builds coming out and do all kinds of weird things. Then our friend Core, or should we call him Rock?
Rock.
Rock, the dev name. Rock.
I love
Like
it.
a rock. Oh, like a rock.
Like dot rocks.
That rocks. Working
That
on the
rocks.
soda map and the store architecture review. Whereas Tassilo has been working on some customer support tools and Black Sun support and the trusted trader architecture and emails.
And then
And then we have a new group called Studio
then-
Services.
and then
And then Studio Services. I preferred Useless Overhead.
well, now
Studios-
that's still down there. Useless
I
Overhead
know it's
Group
still
is down there.
Useless Overhead's still there, but I mean Studio Services. We have Barrick working on the live stream and Think Pink and weekly update and Soda Map, and we do actually have to give a huge kudos out to Barrick for hanging out with us during the live stream
I tell you what.
and
yeah.
getting some messages at like way too early in the morning to, hey, can you do this for us? And him
It's-
doing it.
I sent a thank you. Actually, he hit me up in Discord yesterday. He was looking for some information, and I sent out a very big thank you from us and, of course, the Airy Fund for everything he's done from SodaCon through the Airy Fund support and, of course, all the guys and girls down there It's been
Oh, yeah.
fantastic. And again, just wait because there's all sorts of things coming down the pipe. And of course, we'll tell you more about that coming up because we've got a big event coming up in just another 2 weeks, I believe it is.
Yeah, we can't always be angry at Barrick, so he does do good things. So Barrick,
Guys.
awesome job. Thank you. We love you.
Yes.
Yep.
The Attenwood was working on regression tests and sanity testing and weekend sales management. Chaos is working on reward delivery offers and store and crown merchant audit and meetings plan. Serafina working on the weekly update review and regression tests and offer testing.
Wow,
Now,
no
the
customer
useless
service.
overhead group, led by none other than the Dippy Bird.
None other than the bird.
Oh, well, everybody's heard about the bird.
Working on the soda map meeting and artifacts and bugs.
Bug.
Gorn. He's trying to find a way to reward that red Speedo of his and leads meeting and general business.
Business.
Hutch working on soda map meeting and live stream and forums post and leads meeting and bugs.
Bug.
Lord British, he's traveling around the world.
Hanging out on
the
the
NBNN.
NBNN lot. That's
and,
right.
and now he's hanging out on our lot, which is even cooler, and playtesting and Jira entry.
So
Sasha,
you know
working on
he's a big fan. Yeah.
I'm aware. I mean, how many takes did it get him to say WRFB?
Yes.
I have no idea.
And my lord, I
No
got to tell you,
idea.
yes, the blooper reel is on the 23-hour loop. You were absolutely right.
It's a good thing you didn't ask what the W stands for.
You know,
Then Sasha-
Sarah, not Sarah, Red Vendor actually asked that one. It was funny.
What's the W stand for? Yeah. Sasha working on the Soda Map and Black Sun support and Steam, whereas Darkstar working on Soda Map meeting and weekly update and live stream and Think Pink stream and release 48 schedule. And Stefan working on the marketing and launch timeline,
Launch timeline.
and meeting plans. And that's what our devs said they were working on yesterday. Not
Right
today.
here in Shroud Avatar.
Yeah. So
Now,
yes.
of course, lots of other interesting news coming out there. Now, this was dropped on us over at SodaCon, and then was talked about a little bit by Chris, and then it's just been posted. When was it posted? Yesterday by Dark.
Yesterday. And I think it's an additional change from the SodaCon discussion because
Yeah, not
I
for
credit-
nothing. Yeah.
Launch. What's this launch he's talking
Yeah,
about?
not that I'm going to argue, but is anybody? I guess everybody at the office is having lunch because most of them are right here.
well, you know what? Where do the cool kids hang out?
That's
None
right.
other than with the two idiots that interpret the news for everybody else. I mean,
And
'cause we
camera guy.
and the camera guy. But
And the camera
did you want to include yourself as an idiot or not?
Good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Action news reporter. Stick with
Action
that. It
news.
works. Yeah.
Action news reporter Wayne Klotz.
He's got
Got
the
it well
news
in hand.
That's right. Well in hand.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes. So, big change coming out related to artifacts coming in release 48. And that is where Darkstar has said that they are undergoing a major refactor in release 48 to better align them with the rest of the economy. In order to not have them directly compete with crafted goods, they can no longer be repaired like regular items. Instead, they'll only be able to be repaired by salvaging other artifacts to get artifact essences that'll be used in artifact repair.
Essences.
Yeah.
Essence.
This will cycle artifacts out of the economy and require players to reacquire them periodically or destroy other artifacts, thereby simulating production.
Y'all thought artifacts were rare? Yeah, wait till y'all gotta go through the pain of destroying them in order to keep them in good repair.
Last I checked, it did not have anything to do with the full durability versus the actual. And so I think they're going to not be repairable to the full durability, but that was a question that was asked and it hasn't been answered yet.
Well,
that I
there's
know of.
quite a bit of chatter below that, and there's
A
some interesting.
lot of chatter.
Of course,
Yeah.
two of our most vocal community members, BDF and Weens, have both chimed in with their take on whether good or bad or indifferent But I'm not going to get into all that because
No.
I'm just going to say I'm happy I bought all those rings of luck dirt cheap off you suckers out there who thought they were worthless. So, yeah. And anybody who wants to make a killing in the market, get out there and buy them cheap artifacts. They're going to become useful. So,
Yeah.
you heard it here first, folks.
Until we have a lot better grasp of what that repair is going to be like, what the cost is, and how quickly they lose their durability, especially with the newfound ability to masterwork and enchant them, we will see what actually happens, because right now I don't think that those will get destroyed quick enough for most people to really notice.
There are quite the number of artifacts out there in the world, and
there's a ton of artifacts out there. I mean, I've got one sitting on my piano behind me.
But there's a bunch out there that I think are still way overpriced because people think, well,
they're rarer.
They're rarer.
Yeah.
I mean, they're still selling all these rings for the mythical chains for $50K a piece. It's about to go in price. And you know what? Everybody and their dog has got at least 2 or 3 of them on their vendors, if not a whole set. And, people, they're all over the place. If you haven't noticed, the reason why they ain't selling is because you all got them priced the same price. Every time I go out to all these vendors, they all got this. I mean, unless they're really restocking. I don't know anybody who restock quite the way we do, but you can't tell me you're restocking all those rings if somebody buys it day in and day out. I go back and they're just still there. And I go, I ain't buying it.
Hey.
Yeah. But I guess they'll learn. I see some guys still got some pricing from like 6 months ago. I'm guessing they haven't been on since then, and I got to laugh at those vendors. But that's just me.
It's all good.
It is.
Dude, it's all good. I mean, it's one where it's like, this is also a way to make some of those artifacts a little bit rarer, because I know a bunch of people that are going to try to masterwork and enchant the living crap out of their stuff. And I wish them luck, and I hope they end up blowing up a bunch of things. And I hope that masterworking and enchanting, they actually work on the RNG thing related to masterworking and enchanting as well, because that RNG is awesome. It's not me calling you. That's not my ring.
It's Duke, and
I didn't do it.
I can't answer the phone right now. He should know better than to call this time. If he wants to get in here, he should get in Discord.
Yeah. Do you think the changes to the artifact system are good or bad?
I like the idea because, again, you're going to go ahead and you're killing me, dude.
Just put it on Do Not Disturb.
Hang up.
Yeah. I like the idea because it's going to start cycling a lot of those. And again, if you go out to all these marketplaces on these vendors, you're going to see there's dozens and dozens of these artifacts out there that are just sitting there taking up space. Again, it's like the complaint with the +1 and +2 equipment out there. I don't look at anything that's less than +10 period anymore. It's just not worth it. Most of my equipment's +12, +13. So unless it's got a really great enchant on it that I know I can use, I'm not looking at any of that stuff. And that just sits on vendors taking up space and taking up.
You also have to remember that most vendors that are crafting goods are not accurately pricing their items, because like that in order to make that +10, +11, +12, plus whatever gear, you have to also include the amount of gear that you blew up in order to get to that success. And that's the only way to price it accurately, because it's all that wasted material.
You can ask Wayne Klotz over there. Wayne Klotz will tell you what it takes just to make a wand. Yeah. How many
maybe you should ask Arius Coilmore. He is on set as well.
Yeah.
Hey,
sorry.
What does it take?
Arius. I had to ask Arius. Sorry. How many forests did you have to clear to make this wand for me? I tell you.
Well, that wand only took 3 national parks to create. I hope you enjoy it.
That I love that the official Coilmore wand.
Yeah. Right there.
Now, should we let Lord British know what I did?
It's
That,
properly curved for Specs pleasure. So
Oh my. So just in case Lord British wants to call the police, I gave Laz the Coilmore wand that I brought, and in turn, whenever I was down at Castleton, I took a twig from Castleton, and I'm going to turn it into a wand. I stole a twig.
stole a twig.
5,000 fine. 5,000 fine. Yeah. Write that down, Gix.
I don't know if you should be telling Lord British about how unvirtuous you were on his property.
That's right.
Oh my, I know. I'm just being honest.
And you're calling that being honest?
The man stole a twig. That's right.
The man stole a twig. He wants to put the wood in someone else's hand.
I'm just going to turn it
Well, he
into.
did. He
I am
put
going
the
to turn
wood
it
right
into
in
a
my
wand.
hands.
I am going to turn it into a wand, and I'm gonna name it the. I'm gonna name it something to do with Lord British. You know, like the royal wand or something like that. Then who knows? I may give it back to him after I'm done with it.
You may say, I took this from your property, but I made it better.
Yes, sure.
I made it better. It's now a
I don't know.
wand.
Lord British is
Yes, it
pointing
make it
at us.
The hell you guys are talking
No.
about?
Well, he
I
he's
should
saying
like
no
to
to
roll
I'm
that.
being
for mercy,
scolded
but I don't
by
have the
Lord
grovel.
British. I don't know what I did.
Well,
I don't know.
I think he's scolding you for the Coilmore wand that was taken by Arius, not by
this isn't the one that was taken from Castleton. Area still has that one.
Yeah.
This
I
one-
have it.
Yeah.
I do. You know, yeah. The elf stole a piece of wood from Castleton. What can I
Yeah.
say? I can't help. I'm an elven wand maker, but I run around with a bow and an arrow. I don't know. I'm just trying to make the wands like really pointed, and then start using those as arrows. Little
And-
magic on the tip.
Don't
There you
forget that in November there's supposed to be an event at Castleton as well.
That's right. Is
Although someone hasn't responded to the email that was sent to admin at a certain one of Lord British's domains. So someone hasn't responded to officially accept and say
but
yes
for
to that.
those who do not know, of course, Hobloth 4 was scheduled to happen coming up in November, and due
Yes.
to what reasons
life.
beyond his control, yes, Hobloth 4 was canceled. And Heather of Cove decided, why should we waste a weekend? And she's got an event. What is the name of the event coming?
Well, Heroes of Britannia, and then from there, we keep on changing the rest of the name. Right now, it's Phoenix Rising, but yeah, it's the Heroes of Britannia, which is a closed group. But
So
if you're a
that's
friend of
supposed to
mine,
go with the HOB, Heart of Britannia, Heroes of Britannia.
yes.
They go with the Hob category there.
I even referred to it this morning as Hobnot.
Hob not. Okay, there you
Yeah,
go.
so
How did she react to that?
she liked that. I mean, but it's one where it is going to be a group of fans of Ultima as well as Shroud of the Avatar and all things Lord British hanging out as his property, as long as we get final yes on that and everything gets set up. And that is going to be the weekend of November 11th through that weekend. Wait, where's my calendar? Yeah, 11th and 12th.
Very
So it's just going to be a hangout and say goodbye to Castleton, celebrate all things Lord British, and no costumes required, but definitely encouraged.
Oh, I'm sure there's going to be costumes.
Oh, absolutely. There may be some day drinking and morning drinking going on,
You
camping.
think?
Yes. And Lord British says, I'm sure it will be fine. It most likely is, because that date was already reserved for Hobloth and that was
Absolutely.
canceled. So that should be
Absolutely.
good. Then a bunch of former UO devs are also going to be showing up and hanging out and doing other weird things.
You mean
So-
former devs, not like
Former devs,
not
not
like-
current devs.
Not
Former
like
devs.
current devs who delete 20-year-old accounts with no excuse, right?
You know what? There was a reason. We're just not privy to that.
Again, as far as I've been told from the horse's mouth, he's gotten no explanation whatsoever from anybody.
We are not privy to that information. So
Anyway,
yeah,
moving right along.
moving right along. Where are we going to?
Questions.
Questions. All right, questions from the last telethon. Don't forget the next telethon is going to be happening in next Friday. But we have the questions from the last telethon that happened right before SodaCon, which we were a Disciple of Web, I think.
Disciple of Web is exactly where you were. That is correct.
Does training field dressing increase chance to get a carcass, wolf, bear, or stag? No, it just increases the success chance. And then Disciple of Web says that in Twin Foothills, I've had an obsidian stag drop a stag corpse or stag carcass instead of an obsidian stag carcass. I think there is an open bug report for that, and obsidian wolves. ETA on a fix for these.
Star
says that's not a bug. They sometimes drop regular carcasses.
They mostly drop regular carcasses. But yes, yeah. I've said that since the beginning. That was not a bug. I know loads of people. Well, obsidian stag should drop obsidian corpses. Well, what kind of skill do you got? Are you a really a really skilled craftsman that you could get the actual carcass every time? I don't think so. But yes, that has been now clarified for you folks out there. Obsidian wolves, stags, and of the like do not always drop an obsidian corpse.
That's right. And then Paladin Michael wants to know, what about the lockpick skill? Because he's a paladin, and can we expect an icon for it? And maybe more?
What's a paladin want lockpick skills?
Yeah.
No self-respecting paladin should want lockpick. Yeah. I know what kind of paladin he is. He's my kind of paladin.
Anti-paladin.
He's my kind of paladin.
Yeah. There's no ETA on making the skill functional because I think they would actually have to retool their traps and everything else and actually include a detect trap skill that would possibly be a passive, and then from there the ability to disarm a trap by targeting it.
First off, we got to get some traps that aren't just blatantly obvious in the world. About the only couple traps out there, I guess, is the tiger trap or the.
They're all blatantly obvious if you know what you're looking for.
Well, I don't know. The rope ladder traps aren't blatantly obvious.
Hey, if you know what you're looking for and you can figure it out.
Yeah, how many times have you fallen through one of them? Yeah, thank you.
Well, considering I was playing around, I was playing around in Serpent Spine Mines the other day, and I accidentally fell through one of those wooden planks. Even though that's because I didn't jump fast enough.
That's what you get for following me.
No, you weren't in there with me. I was in there by myself.
No. I was talking when we were running the rope ladder bridges, trying to get through.
Yeah. That was all your fault. Yeah. Then Amethyst, she vaguely remembers that roses would be used in dye recipes. Is that still the plan? And still the plan. No ETA when it's going to happen. And
we want blue roses. Blue roses. We need blue roses for the Isle of the Blue Rose.
No, we need black roses so that way my middle school metal band can actually have that in-game rose. And then how many other kids were going to sit there and say, "Hey, my
was my band's name.
My middle school metal band's name was Black Rose." It's like, that was mine too. Woohoo! Yeah.
How many of the stories have you heard so far?
Some said love.
Bioxide wants to know.
Thank you, Wayne.
With one mind that everyone feels that they have to go to, any chance you can split up silver and gold in Elysium mines? Silver and gold in the same mine equals overpowered. They have a plan. Stay tuned. Because we know that there is that plan because of regional economies. They're supposedly going to be breaking up where everything spawns. And so you'll actually have to travel the world in order to do things.
Okay, you all thought it was bad when they redid the other mines? Well, when they take this away from y'all because you asked for it, I don't want to hear y'all crying about it.
Well, you know what? Diversify the economy, diversify what people are doing. I have no problems with that. And then you can see that those ores up for sale.
Jack, where's the best place to go hunting? Where's the best place to go mining? Again, I'll tell you if there was such a place, everybody would be there, people.
Well, I just look at my friends list. Where are they at?
Yeah, well, they're usually in Led Zepp's basement, so that's...
You don't have any friends.
I see a ton of people in Owl's Head, so that means that everybody should be in Owl's Head, and that's the best place to hunt all day long.
Well, I can tell you out there by that school, there's a lot of miners. I mean, just ask Led Zepp. He's out there last night.
You're not allowed to go to schools anymore, damn it, so you just shut up there, Arius. God dang it.
Hey, you want the best place to hunt? Just come look at all the dead bodies hanging out in front of the NBNN lot. You'll find out this is a great hunting ground, at least for PvP.
Best
dragons, oracle heads, you name it. It's all out here.
It's all going to show up on this lot.
I think they died for BD.
Oh, that is too cute. I didn't know the bear sat like that. That's too funny.
Cool.
The sitting bear.
Yeah.
They got new sit icons,
and they also have dance emotes that you can get off the add-on store. So don't forget those.
Can you make them dance?
Bear? Dancing bear?
Yeah. You have to buy the separate package for those emotes.
Oh God.
Let's see.
Stupid bear.
Then let's see. Where was I at? Because I have no idea. Bioxide with, I know skill progression involves multiple trees. Is there any concern? It's too easy to take lots of skills to 80 after only a month or two of play. That's not a concern, but rather the intended design. We are a classless game, but we still want players to be able to play multiple roles if they choose. So the intended design is that we make it easy for players to become pretty good at many things, and then we limit their play options by having a finite of easily accessible options.
Now see if in a couple of months you can get from 80 to 160.
Everybody's an expert.
Everybody's an expert.
You're an expert. You're an expert. You're an expert.
You just have to create 57 decks on how to kill everything easily.
Oh, we need more deck slots.
Yeah. Well,
need more dicks.
Yeah. You need more decks.
Need more decks.
Yeah, but
you pronunciate
dicks on decks.
Yeah,
dicks on deck.
Laz, are you going to pull out the soapbox now or later? We do have our target audience in the crowd.
Yeah. What soapbox?
But you know that they've already heard it like 175 times.
Again, what soapbox? You know, I can pull a half dozen of them out here.
Which soapbox? I don't know. So we're gonna skip the rest of that and go with Fionwin. Go right to Fionwin and gloss over that. Otherwise, we'll be here for 2-3 days.
Yeah, but you'll be listening into it in the next week, so yes.
I know. Please consider splitting up signs into their own separate types.
Yes.
Flat wall, hanging wall,
yes.
Or for both crafted and add-on store. I'd love to craft individual signs or buy bundled flat wall signs only.
I hate crafting signs, and I only need the flat one, and I've got a chest full of signs that are useless. And I am not putting them on my vendor because nobody's buying them. So I'm not wasting slots on my vendor for useless stuff that I can't sell. But that's just me.
We can actually also talk about how those signs are available on the add-on store because it doesn't make sense.
Well, same thing applies. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, the exact same thing because it's like it's one where it's like you, in order to get the signs that you need, you actually have to buy multiple bundles where because you're disregarding 2/3 of what you
I'm
bought.
just going to give you an example. I've got a Duke Keep basement, and I want flat signs on all the rooms over that basement, and that's like 60 some odd, 100 some odd signs, whatever it is, to cover over all the doorways. So in order to do that, now I'm stuck with 200 other signs that are never going to be used, and I got to use materials to waste on signs I'm never going to use. I'm never going to be able to sell because nobody wants them.
I know.
Rant over.
Rant over. Time for you to talk about that NBNN app.
The NBNN app. Oh, we ain't got time for one more question?
You looking at the time?
I am.
Okay, can we BDF wants to know
how to do it.
could we please have some rare recipes that can only be obtained for a few months? We will consider that.
That's a no.
Possibly.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Well,
maybe recurring
you know what?
every year. Maybe something that comes out around the time the Death Bunny comes out. You know, you can only get a certain rare recipe. Yeah.
A bunny head recipe. There's already that in game. I mean, it's the 2016 holiday items was supposed to be a rare recipe, like the holiday wreath. Would you like to buy one? I have one for sale.
No.
That's some pictures.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I'm absolutely sure. Actually, yeah, we got to get on moving over.
Okay. See, yep, time's up.
Shit, here we go.
Got to get on the right page here.
There you go. They damn commercials, man. Time to go get some.
That's right. You can tune out now, Zep. We don't need any more commentary out of you. We're going to tell you all about, of course, we mentioned earlier in the show, the NBNN Shroud Avatar app out there on the Google Play Store, the Apple iTunes Store, or the Amazon App Store. We got you covered, whether it be an Android, whether it be an iPhone, whether it be a Kindle. The app is available for free for all your electronic devices out there. And, of course, you can read the NBNN Daily Britannian published 7 days a week for your reading enjoyment. You can also sign up for the email and get that delivered right into your inbox without having to go out to nbnn.info and reading it every day. Of course, you can check out the forums. You can start a flame war. You can join Discord channels. You can shop Shroud Marketplace. Or you can check out the NBNN Shroud Avatar community calendar, conveniently hosted right here on nbnn.info.
And don't forget that NBNN community calendar is an aggregate of all of the available public calendars that guy knows about. If you have a public calendar related to Shroud of the Avatar, or if you want to start adding your events and you have a Gmail account, you can always email news@nbnn.info, and that guy will do something with it eventually.
We'll get you taken care of. Like
and
the
then I get
Tater Tot Empire. Tater Tot Empire is coming.
Oh, sweet. And that means that I get to read those events and butcher them on nobody else butcher them on yeah. Yes. Don't forget to tune in your ether amplifiers to Radio Free Britannia.
WRFP.
At 12s and 6s around the clock, Monday through Friday. So that way you can listen to two idiots interpreting the news so you don't have to. A little show called Lunch with Us. At 2 p.m., you can join Sean Silverfoot for the Pax Lair Town Manager Hour and learn all kinds of things about Pax Lair and the Pax Lair Borough of Towns. Woohoo! At 3 p.m., the EVL Guild is doing a Euro dungeon crawl.
They're going to
meet on the overworld map outside of Owl's Head. And if you want some more information, you can always message Wintermute Offcoff in-game for more information. At 7 p.m.,
they did the mash.
Gretchel's going to be meeting people on the overworld map. He's going to be meeting people on the overworld map outside of Owl's Head and in the EVL TeamSpeak to run through the Rise. Actually, that's no longer meeting on the overworld map. But yes, go through the Rise with EVL and Gretchel for the Monster Mash dungeon run. And if that's not your thing and you'd rather hang out in the Hidden Vale and join the Jade Dragons, you can always message Malahari and go do a dungeon run of Chillblade's Compendium of Pain and Suffering. Where you get tied down in a room and locked in a cage and forced to listen to Lunch with Laz and Jack for hours on end.
Or you can just go listen to the podcast over and over.
Or to YouTube and watch a video over and over and over again. At 7 p.m. on Radio Free Britannia.
WRFP.
Is the 70s at 7. And the final event of this Taco Tuesday is the Record Room at 10 p.m. on Radio Free Britannia.
WRFP.
And that's our community calendar for October 24th in a game known as Shroud of the Avatar.
Shroud of the Avatar.
Woohoo.
That's right. And again, don't forget, you got an event going on out there, you want it on the community calendar, get in touch with me. I'll get you hooked up so you can post your own events if you don't have your own community calendar. We do have one that we can let people access and they can post to. This way your events get out there and we read them off and let folks know about them out there.
That is correct.
One of the best ways to get your stuff advertised. Of course, don't forget, if you've got an event going on, you've got something you want to shout out to folks, let us know. Get us some info on it. Get us a voice clip, an audio clip, a video clip. We'll get it on the radio. We'll get it on the 23-hour loop. We'll get you advertised and let folks know what's happening in your part of the world out there in Shroud of the Avatar. Because Novia is a big place, and there are lots of events happening day in and day out. You just got to pay attention to what's going on around you, folks. As much as people want to go, I never see anybody. I tell you what, I constantly got hundreds of friends online on my friends list. I've got thousands of people actually on my friends list. So I can tell you there are plenty of people out there playing. Don't trust the Steam charts where less than 5% of the players are out there. When you see 200 people on Steam, that's less than 5% of the population being represented, people. But meanwhile, we're getting ready for a big influx, and we're looking forward to that. But let me remind you, you're watching Lunch with Laz and Jack here on NBNN, and we're doing this 5 days a week, keeping you abreast of the news right here in Shroud of the Avatar. If you'd like to become a supporter, you can go to nbnn.info, click on any of the links to support either of our streams right there on the webpage, or you can go to patreon.com/NBNN and become a monthly supporter and get all sorts of great rewards, whether it be digital or physical. All sorts of great swag we've got out there for you. Of course, Think Pink still got about 7 days left in the month of October. Still a bunch of events going on out there, and thank you to the community. You guys have helped us kill it this month, and we've far surpassed the original goal. And we're continuing to raise money in the fight against breast cancer. The airyfund.org is going to be bringing you all sorts of community events, working with the good folks down at Portalarium and several other folks out there in the gaming world, helping just raise awareness, raise funds to help all those charity organizations that you guys care about. Don't forget, if you've got a cause that you think we should be looking at it, go out to the airyfund.org and you can submit the form there and let us know about a cause that you're passionate about. And if it's something that we can vet and feel we can get behind, we'll go ahead and we'll start a community cause and bring it right into your world here inside Novia. Again, thank you everybody for all your support this month, and don't forget to continue to support all the community events held by the folks here at Portalarium and us at the Airy Fund. Coil more wands, putting the magic in your hands, just like he did for me. I've got a Coil more wand right here I keep at my desk, and I tell you, it's magical. It's better than a fidget spinner.
He loves to polish that thing.
That's right.
Better than a what?
You can almost see your reflection in that wand.
Schroda's music service. It's Schroda. It's music, and he'll follow you anywhere you want like a puppy dog. We'll tell you more about that in just a moment. Of course, the Britannian Mining Company wants you to come check out all the vendors down at Market Road and all the other bazaars throughout Black Rock Cove Black Rock Cove, located in the Quell region, right next to the town of Exeter, conveniently located next to the Exeter mine, and a boat ride away from the Elysium mine for those of you with a mining problem. RelicsByRill.com for all your licensed Shroud of the Avatar swag. You want your t-shirts, you want your hats, you want your patches, you want your drink glasses, or you're looking for the elusive NBNN I love this shit bumper sticker, you can go out to RelicsByRill.com and get your hands on one. And of course, if you like to save a little money, you use the promo code NBNN when you check out at RelicsByRill.com. You'll save 10% on your purchase at checkout. Of course, WRFB, Radio Free Britannia, bringing you all the latest entertainment, news, and information right here on the airwaves in Novia. Of course, Wayne Klotz had a great set last night with the GMC Top 20. We had a bunch of folks poking around this room just having a great time. We got the Deco Divas every Wednesday and Thursday. The Sarah and Andar Show bringing you the late night over Wednesday, Thursday night. We got the House of Omen bringing you a late night grind on the weekends. And of course, Wake Up New Britannia every Saturday morning, bringing you your early morning show to get your weekend started right. And of course, Lunch with Laz and Jack 5 days a week, bringing you the latest news and information right here inside Shroud of the Avatar. And of course, last but never least, ShroudMarketplace.com for all your virtual vendable goods. If you're looking for something in-game, you're looking to get rid of something in-game, go out to ShroudMarketplace.com.
Oh, yeah.
And Jack's going to tell you what you can do and how you can do it.
You know what? ShroudMarketplace.com is the place to go buy anything and everything Shroud Marketplace or Shroud of the Avatar related. From accounts to Game Gold to Crowns of the Obsidian, all the way to services. Every single thing up on for sale on Shroud Marketplace is from one of the different vendors. Don't forget, there's over 75 different player vendors that have set up shop on Shroud Marketplace. Each vendor is responsible for setting their own prices and maintaining their own inventory. I mean, seriously, you can get pet horses, tamed horses. You don't need to use that tamed. I know, it's right there. Anything and everything Shroud.
$2.
I know. Where's my $2?
Where's my $2?
Anything and everything, all the way to in-game services that players are offering, including Skirta's music service, where $5 gets you
anything you want.
Yes, and if you're looking for help, that's right. And if you need some help leveling your character, you can always contact Maliki's Power Hour or Armelian's Gold and more for more information. If you need some help doing some deco, there's always Soda Design Services. Or if you need someone to do some cheese sign writing, you can always contact Wolfdom's Shop and get him to write stuff in cheese for you. You know what? We are actually clients of Wolfdom's Shop and the cheese sign writing. It's like, dude, seriously? Go check out their work on the NBNN lot. It's that way you can see them do some runic writing.
We threw a twist in it. We wanted it done in runic.
Yeah, we wanted it done in runic, and they were
delivered,
able to,
man. They
delivered. Yes. Anything and everything, including the all-important teleport and recall scrolls.
You know, we need some crackers out there because we got the cheese and we got the sausage. We just need some crackers out there now. Are we the crackers? I don't know.
Wine.
Yeah, we can put some bread out there. I mean, it's been out there long enough; it's stale, so it's close enough to being a cracker. But the real question is, what are we going to design with that? A big old heart or what?
I heart this shit. Yeah.
But then we including. If you're looking for an in-game wedding, you need to contact that guy.
That's right. If you're looking to get hitched in-game or you got a big guild event, you're looking for some land because you used up all the property you have getting that great selling spot, come see me and we'll get you all set up. If you're looking for a beachfront wedding, a lakeside wedding, a sunset wedding, a sunrise wedding, a bloodletting wedding, an underground wedding, a skydiving wedding, or do we have any specials this week, Bullwinkle?
We do, as a matter of fact. We've got this wedding all set up with all the ghosts and goblins and scariest things you could ever do. We call it the ex-wife.
the ex-wife wedding. That's right. And of course, you can get married for Halloween, and by the time you're done, she's an ex. But that's right. Not just weddings, but a whole lot more. If you're looking for some of those great virtue outfits that you missed, or the whole costumes that were telethon rewards, we've got those out there. Of course, don't forget Recall Teleport Scrolls, $4.99.
That's right.
Get them from my store, get them from Jack's store, but if you need them, we got them for you, and we'll sell them to you cheap.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, time for us to start wrapping it up and get out of here, because it's that time of the day, and we got to say thank you to you good folks out there for joining us. Thank you to Lord British for dropping on in today. We really appreciate it. We know he's a fan.
Oh, yeah. And don't forget, also, if you want to register for selling your stuff on Shroud Marketplace, just register for an account. On the left-hand side, click on vendor registration, and you can start listing your things on Shroud Marketplace. As long as it's not going to get you banned, it's permitted. Anything and everything. And thank you to everybody hanging out with us in Discord, watching us on Twitch, or hanging out with us on YouTube, or listening on Radio Free Britannia. We couldn't do the show without you guys, and we do it for you guys. Thank you.
That's right. Thank you, guys. We love you all, and we appreciate you joining us every day. Don't forget, you too can come join us right here in Discord, right here in-game, for all the latest hijinks and shenanigans right here on the NBNN lot. Don't forget, we're here 5 days a week in Owl's Head, bringing you the latest hijinks and shenanigans. What can I tell you?
Oh, yeah.
Aside from some news and other things. But meanwhile, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening, everybody. And we'll be back tomorrow with your list of what's coming up in Release 47. Release notes, tomorrow's show. Do not miss it. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all then.
Bye-bye. Yay!
Dragons! That's a big-ass dragon, man.
Shit. It's going for what's your ankles, Laz?
Beware the dragon farts. It's going to kill Laz first if no one else attacks it.
Nope. This is White Claws, and I'm dead.
And I'm clear.
I had to get that. We haven't cleared yet.